Look, I'm so sorry you had to tend to your own coats, but Jarvis has already left for Landview to help Daddy with our wedding present. You know, Stonecrest is such a large mansion. I think it's going to take us weeks to settle it.
What a pity you didn't go through with your wedding plans in London, Joanna. It would have been the social event of the year.
Where is the impetuous bridegroom? I thought this trip to Europe was supposed to be your honeymoon.
Perhaps his business meeting was what prevented him from meeting us at the ball. Either that or a sudden case of post-wedding cold feet.
If there even was a wedding, are you sure your marriage to the elusive, handsome American wasn't just a figment of your imagination, dear?
I assure you that Robert is quite real, as is his love for me. Look, why don't you just make yourselves comfortable? He'll be back very soon, and then we can pop a cork to our future life together.
Are you going to tell me what the hell a picture of my Uncle Beau is doing here in a dungeon in the middle of England?
Well, considering that the estate belongs to Lord Henry, do you think that there's a connection between him and Beau?
There's got to be, but I got no idea what it is.
Shh, someone's coming.
Is the van loaded? Loaded and ready to go. But I still want to check on that noise we heard earlier.
Would you forget about that?
If someone broke in and found out what's been going on around here, we'll...
Okay, let's not waste time arguing about it. You check the house, I'll double-check the cell. Make sure we haven't left any clues lying about.
Max, wait a minute! Oh.
Oh, I wonder what this is. Can't be too important or Max wouldn't leave it just hanging around. What's this? Wait, I think this is Steve's journal. I wonder what...
Tina, are you in here?
Oh, what are you doing here?
Me? Better still, what the hell are you doing in here? In Max's place, huh? You have a little reconciliation going on behind my back?
Oh, come on now. You know that you are the only man in my life. But Max is a good friend of mine, and I'm really worried. I mean, the way he ran out of here, it was really upsetting, and I really think I have to go find him, and I know you'll understand, right? What, did I hurt your feelings?
Me? No. I'm okay. It's just that I've been looking for you for several hours now.
Well, you said you had a business meeting, and you'd call me when you were free.
I did. But I postponed it until tomorrow so I could be with you.
You did that for me? Well, I guess since you went to all that trouble just to be with me, that Max can wait. Besides, I don't want you to think that I'm the kind of girl that doesn't appreciate a man making all that effort just to be with me.
Mr. Buchanan, why didn't you push the call button?
Oh, well, I was just on my way to try and find Dr. Wallach.
I'll get him for you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you feel well enough to be up and about?
Oh, yeah. A little explosion is not enough to put me out of commission.
Well, don't push yourself. Stay here, and I'll send the doctor to see you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Sir Clint.
Max, where you headed? Something's not wrong with Steve, is it?
I hope to God not.
Oh, my darling, please believe me. It's better this way.
me. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, God. You don't know what I've been through these past few months. Oh, darling, I must have thought this was the only way to stop this terrible nightmare we've all been through. I tried so desperately hard to love you, but I couldn't. Oh, I couldn't stop loving Max. Come back to me, please. Steve, you've got to come back. Steve, please. I know you won't keep me in this marriage. You must give me my freedom so that you can go on with your life. So that you can set Max and me free to get on. To be free to love each other again. Max, how long have you been there?
Game's over, Gabrielle. We're gonna have it out once and for all. But not here. Come on.
Clint, we've been through all this before. You're in the hospital for observation.
Look, Larry, you're not worried about this little fragment I got in my head, are you?
No. Thank God the CAT scan showed it hadn't moved, which is a miracle considering you were blown halfway across the city room. The roof fell in on you.
Here you are, darling. I was wondering where you'd gone to.
Hi, Larry.
Oh, Vicky.
Remember, I did not see you come out of that room.
Right. Did you really break all the rules by giving me permission to stay here tonight?
No, I just don't want word getting around that I'm soft on this. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, Larry.
Hi, Clint, Vicky.
Oh, sure.
I am so sorry that I didn't have a chance to get down and see you sooner. I've just been inundated with work at the Center for the Blind. But anyway, how are you two feeling?
Huh? No major damage to either one of us, fortunately.
The banner's going to be out of commission for a week or two, but why don't we take this inside?
Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Going out there. Oh, thanks. Well, I can't tell you how shocked I was when I heard about the explosion. How in the world did this happen?
Well, we're not sure, but we're working on it.
Well, I'm just so relieved to see that you weren't seriously injured.
Thank you. You know, it just occurred to me, honey, Cord hasn't been by to see us.
No. No, Cord is out of town. In fact, Cord is out of the country.
Well, you sent him on assignment?
No. He didn't tell me he was leaving. He told Sarah.
Well, where'd he go?
I don't know. He just told me that he had to leave town, and he asked me to look after Asa while he was gone.
Well, that sounds strange.
Is that you, Alf?
Yeah.
Will, did you find anything or anyone?
No, nothing. Where'd you find that?
Right where you forgot it. What would our employers say if they knew we'd left this equipment behind, not to mention other pertinent evidence of what we've been up to?
Yeah, well,
There you are, you see. It's a good thing I suggested we check the area again before we leave, isn't it?
Right. Come on. Let's get out of here before you take credit for winning the Battle of Hastings.
wait, Steve. Where the hell do you think you're going?
I can't let those guys get away knowing that they have the missing pieces to the puzzle.
Hey, if they find out that we were sitting here listening to everything they were saying, they will kill us.
That's a chance I have to take.
Now, wait a minute. We came here to check out your father's warning. That's it. Not get blown away.
What? You can't let these thugs get away scot-free.
Rob, I am telling you, we gotta play this thing real cool. We're not gonna solve this mystery by busting heads. We gotta just take it nice and easy, one step at a time. That's the only way we're gonna outsmart these folks.
Boy, I don't think you've ever kissed me quite like that. And so passionately. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I just, I felt like I had to make you mine again. You know, walking in here after trying to track you down, finding you Max's place. I felt something that I haven't felt since Dee Dee.
What's that?
Jealousy.
Oh, yeah, she left you for another man, didn't she? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up or anything, and I'm sorry if I ever made you feel jealous or anything, because I'm not like that, honest. You never have to worry about that with me. When I fall in love with a man, I fall in love with him forever. Why were you so eager to see me?
Because I just wanted to give you this. It's a little something that I found in a jewelry store.
Oh, it's a gift for me?
Mm-hmm. Go on, open it up.
Oh.
Just say thank you, Tina.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. How did I ever get such a kind, generous man like you?
I'll tell you what, that pennant is just a very small part that it represents, you know, just how much I feel for you.
Will you help me put it on?
Oh, yeah, sure. Fine. Who the hell's that now, huh?
Well, I don't know. It can't be Max. He lives here. He wouldn't ring the bell. Oh, it must be the maid or something. Don't worry. I'll get rid of her because I want to be able to thank you properly for this gift.
What, here? What if Max comes back, Tina?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, I'll call down and book us a room.
Hi. Did I come at a bad time?
So you think that there is a connection between Beau and Lord Henry?
There's got to be. I just don't know how or where it started.
All right, now this letter that my father left behind for me indicates that Lord Henry and he were not the bosom buddies that we all thought that they were. But if this photo is the proof that my father was talking about...
That's right. There's not much to go on, but right now it's just about all we got. And I'm telling you, if we're going to go around looking for answers to questions we don't even know what they are, we got to be quiet about this whole thing right now.
Why?
Rob, I'm telling you, it's the only choice we got because we don't have any facts right now. We don't have any information whatsoever. That means that Lord Henry is holding all the aces here. If we go around poking around, not knowing what we're looking for, who knows who's going to be hurt or why? I think the best thing we can do right now is pretend that tonight never happened, all right? Now, when I go back to Lambview, I'm not even going to tell anybody where I was. I'm not going to tell them I was checking out Dr. Bruner. I'm not going to tell them I was here in London. I'm not going to tell them I found this picture of Beau in some dungeon in the middle of England, all right? I think the less people who know about this right now, the better. I think we better book. Now, come on.
You can't sit around and do nothing.
Rob, I'm sorry, but I don't think you have a choice, my friend. That's the only way we are ever going to find out the truth about this, and it's the only way you are ever going to get Cassie back.
Okay.
Good. Now, listen, I think maybe you better drop me off at the airport on the way to London, okay? That way I can get the first flight back home.
Sure, there's a red eye I used to take all the time.
Perfect. Just hold it right here. Rob, believe me, I know how hard this is going to be on you, but I tell you, you're going to end up on top if you do it this way. You just got to pretend to be the model husband right now, and the perfect son-in-law. Because if Lord Henry even suspects for a second that we are onto him, he's going to blow us right out of the water. All right. Looks clear. Let's go.
I came here to see Max. See, I was here just a little while ago, and I had to leave for a while, but, guess Max had to leave, huh?
Yeah, he rushed out. He was in,
I say with quite a hurry, I would say. Yeah, you know, Max, he's here 1 minute, he's gone the next.
Yeah, he is. The question is, what are you doing here?
I was in the restaurant, and I heard that Tina was up here, so I just thought I'd take the opportunity to bring her up to date on Vicky and Clint. As a matter of fact, I promised I'd head by the hospital, so I guess I better get home.
Well, I mean, please, don't rush on my account, really.
Oh, well, we're not leaving just because of you. I mean, we're not leaving together. I mean, I'm not leaving with Beau. Actually, I'm going home to check on Clint and, Kevin and Jessica.
Tina, why don't I walk you down to your car?
Good idea.
Okay, bye.
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 Bye. That's interesting. Well, Max, guess I'll have to, leave you a note.
You know, I hate this whole secrecy thing. I'm not ashamed to be with you. I'm proud of it.
Listen, can we just talk about this somewhere else? Vicky and Clint, they aren't home, okay? Let's go there.
All right, but I have to stop by the hospital first. I'm really worried about Gabrielle. I mean, the way Max ran out of here and then finding Steve's journal and stuff, I am really worried.
All right. You see what you can find out, and then come by Landfair just as soon as you can, okay?
I will. I promise. so angry with me, then I'd have a chance to explain.
Why is it every time you explain something to me, all I get is your lies?
I never lied to you.
Save it! I've had it with your deceptions and your little games. I know what you've been up to. Now it's time to put the truth on the table. All of it. Playing me for a fool for weeks. I'm gonna put a stop to it right here and now. Why don't you tell me again about Steve's letter? The one he so conveniently left behind, giving his blessings to us, loving each other with no guilt.
It's what Steve wanted.
No! It's what you wanted. It's what you wanted in that sick little fantasy of yours. It came so complete, it took you over to where you'll do anything to get to me. Even if it means forging that letter from Steve. No, don't try to deny it. I found Steve's journal in his room, and I compared the handwriting in it with the handwriting on the letter. Oh, you did a very good job. But it was obviously not Steve's handwriting.
Is this what it's all about?
Don't you dare downplay this. You used a defenseless man, my own brother, to play with my emotions to get me to take you to bed.
No, I didn't.
You know how long I spent mentally torturing myself? I felt guilty enough when I thought it was what Steve wanted. But now...
But now you haven't done anything.
What are you talking about? I betrayed my brother. My God, I slept with his wife.
You slept with me. I've never been Steve's wife because I've always been in love with you. Yes, I forged that letter. I did it for us. I didn't want you to get hurt by it. I did it because I loved you, because we belong together.
You honestly believe that, don't you?
Yes. You're everything to me. You're my entire life. We can't hide the fact that we belong together because that's the truth.
And what else is true, Gabrielle? What else did you do? Was I right when I accused you of unplugging Steve's ventilator in Arizona?
No.
Was Detective Johnson right when he told Rafe he's convinced that you staged your own attack to throw everyone off the track? What else, Gabrielle, huh? What else is this sick little obsession gonna drive you to? How long before you just snap? How long before you want me so bad you will do anything to get me, even if it means killing Steve?
Stop it, please. How can you be so cruel? How can you say these things after everything that we've meant to each other?
You may have meant something to me a long time ago. But now I damn the day I met you.
Don't say that. Think of the love that we share.
You listen to me. I never loved you. It was your own little fantasy. In fact, I would like nothing better than to be rid of you once and for all. In fact, nothing would give me greater peace of mind than just to erase you from my memory. And get you out of my life forever.
No, 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 no. This is a hospital. This is not a hotel room. You have to be a little patient.
Oh, very funny. Very funny.
Knock, knock. Oh, look at the two of you. Am I interrupting something?
Nothing at all.
Come on in. Listen, I went over to the house and checked on the kids like you wanted me to.
Okay.
And they wanted me to give you these.
What are they?
They're little handmade get-well cards from Jessica and Joey and Kevin and Tyler and Baby Clint even. Although I think Baby Clint probably had a little help from Kim there.
Oh, really?
Listen to this. This is so sweet. Dad, while you're away, it seems like long times, so get well soon. I've run out of rhymes.
Who wrote that one?
Joey.
Sounds like we got a little poet on our hands, sweetheart.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to barge in like this, but has anybody here seen Max or Gabrielle?
Honey, why don't you slow down, say hello, and tell us what's wrong?
Well, I don't know. That's why I have to talk to Max.
Well, I saw him charging down the hallway about an hour ago. Seemed kind of upset, but I have no idea where he's headed.
Maybe something's wrong with Steve. I think I better go check. Excuse me.
He's fine. I just looked in on him. He's fine.
I think I'm gonna go check anyway.
No, excuse me.
Why is it whenever I see Tina, I feel like I've walked in on the middle of a movie?
Excuse me. Brenda, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what?
Do you know anything about a letter that Steve wrote before he was attacked?
No, I don't.
Well, what about, do you know if Steve had a journal? Did Max or Gabrielle ever mention that he had one?
How do you know about a journal, Tina?
I saw it at Max's.
That's impossible.
Why?
Well, listen, I don't have time to go into this right now. I'm gonna have to talk to you later. Excuse me.
Can I use the phone?
Well, by all means.
Who are you calling?
Gabrielle, if I can find her, then she can tell me what's going on.
It's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, God. Oh, I left that journal lying out when I went downstairs with Vicky, and Max must have come in and... Oh, Steve, I am so sorry. Listen, I'll go over to Max's right now. I'll explain everything to him. I'm so sorry.
No, don't go away. I don't know who you are, but I know that I'm safe with you. Wait, please, are you still there? Can't you hear me? Please, say something. Oh, God, why can't you hear me? What's happening to me? Where are you?
You gonna get that?
Hello.
Max, is that you? Listen, what is going on here? The way you rushed out, I was so worried.
Tina, I don't really want to talk right now, okay?
Well, then put Gabrielle on.
I don't think she's in the mood to talk to anyone either.
Max, please, you have to tell me what's...
Tina!
I've been so worried.
I can't talk, all right? I've got to get out of here.
But I need...
Goodbye.
Tina?
I don't know. There's something really wrong going on there. I can just feel it. I'm going to go run over to Gabrielle's house.
Max, please. Aren't you ever going to forgive me?
Steve is the one you need to ask for forgiveness, not me.
I never meant to hurt Steve.
Fine. And pray for his recovery and hope you can make it up to him. As far as you and I are concerned, that never happened. As a matter of fact, from now on, you don't even exist.
Max, stopped by to see you, but you weren't here. If you feel like talking or having a drink, I'll be in my suite. Got a great idea for a fantasy. Maybe you'd like to help me kick it around. Melinda. Brenda, what are you doing here? Steve all right?
Yeah, Steve's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on in. Come on in.
Max, I'm here because I owe you an apology about not telling you about Steve's journal. I mean, I went into his hospital room and I saw that it was missing and, well, I figured that you had taken it and you did.
Listen, you don't need to feel sorry about that. I read a couple of the passages and I can understand why you'd be afraid to tell me. I never quite realized how much pain I was causing Steve.
Don't feel guilty, Max. I mean, from what I have read of that journal, he has never blamed you for what's happened. Steve knew it was his responsibility to work on his relationship. That's what all of that's about in there. He knew it was up to him to work things out between he and Gabrielle.
Yeah. And I wanted his marriage to work, too. There's nothing I wanted more than to have him recover and all of his wishes come true. But unfortunately, I doubt that's going to happen. Not now.
Tina, what are you doing here? Well, I called earlier and Max answered and he was so... What's wrong? Did you two have a fight?
He fought. I was on the receiving end.
Why?
I did something I'm not very proud of. Max found out that I forged that letter of Steve's. I pretended that Steve would give us his blessing if anything happened to him. But Max thinks I did that just to get him in bed.
Did it work?
Oh, Tina, I'm not in the mood for your jokes.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find out what happened.
I forged the letter. That's what happened.
Why?
Because I was trying to convince Max that we belong together, that we should love each other.
Well, I always knew you loved him. I just had no idea you were this obsessed.
Just stop saying that. I'm not obsessed. I love him. But he hates me now. And I've lost him. I don't know how I'm going to live without him.
Listen, honey, why don't I stay here tonight? I can look after Al while you get some sleep.
No, thanks. That's okay. I need to be on my own.
Well, can I call Larry for you and get you a prescription or something?
It won't be necessary. I think I have some pills that were prescribed by a doctor in Arizona. They're here somewhere.
Okay. Look, I'm still gonna call in the morning, make sure you're all right.
Okay.
Oh, everything's gonna turn out all right. You'll see.
Yeah.
Miles, love, your glass is empty. Let me refill it for you.
No, thank you. It's getting rather late. I think it's time we shoved off. Don't you, Sybil?
Quite. Besides, waiting around for the phantom bridegroom is getting to be a bit of a bore.
I agree. It's become painfully obvious that he's forgotten all about you, Joanna.
Fine. If that's how you all feel, you can bloody well bundle up and leave for all I care. Huh?
Joanna?
In the study, darling. You see? I told you he'd be here.
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm so late, but my business meeting went longer than I expected.
That's all right, darling. Now that you're here, why don't you open a bottle of champagne? We'll get this party back on its feet.
Actually, I need to talk to you. Alone.
Can't it wait?
No. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all, champ. I was just saying how late it is.
Yes, we could all get together some other time. Come along, Margaret.
From the tone of his voice, I'd say there's trouble in paradise.
Call me tomorrow.
I want to know every gory detail.
Right. What was all that about? Why did you throw everyone out?
I didn't throw them out. I've just been doing a lot of thinking, and I needed to talk to you.
What about?
Our marriage. Come on, sit down.
You're frightening me, Robert.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I just think it's time that I tell you the truth concerning how I feel about you and the future of our relationship. I want you to know that I never meant to hurt you. I really did enjoy all those wonderful times we had together. All the parties, all the nights on the town, skinny dipping from that yacht in the Mediterranean. It was all great fun. But looking back, I wonder if I didn't just jump into a new relationship because I was trying to get over the hurt from the divorce from Cassie.
But we talked about that, Robert. And you said that you decided to put the past behind you and get on with your life.
Obviously, I didn't. Or else I wouldn't have been so taken up with Cassie when I returned to Landview. I thought that I still loved her. And after I got shot and thought that I wouldn't pull through, I told her that I regretted ever divorcing her.
Oh, Robert.
No, I'm sorry if this is so painful for you, but I need you to understand why I was so indifferent to you when I returned to London, and why I tried to get you to break up the engagement.
I should have let you go. I should have realized, but I love you so much, and I didn't...
Please, let me finish. When I returned to Landview again, I was still confused. I wanted to break up with Cassie, but I couldn't. I didn't want to hurt her. So I ended up hurting you instead. Even now, when we're supposed to be on our honeymoon, I'm out somewhere all hours of the night working instead of being here with you.
Oh, please, Robert, stop it. I can't bear anymore.
Joanna.
I know what you're leading up to. You've had a change of heart, and you're sorry that you ever married me. That's what you're trying to tell me, isn't it?
No, it isn't. It's just the opposite. I'm trying to apologize for being insensitive and selfish.
You are?
Yes. I have been such a fool for not realizing how lucky I am to be loved by a woman like you. Now, if you will forgive me and see your way clear to erase everything that's happened these past few weeks, I promise you that from now on, I will be the kind of husband that you deserve. Well, what do you say? Do I get another chance?
Oh, of course you do. And of course I forgive you. I know what you must have been going through. Oh, I love you so much, Robert. I always have and I always will.
What about the mess I've made of our honeymoon?
Oh, we'll just have to start afresh. We could pretend that tonight is our wedding night. No scotch on the rocks, no hangover. Just you and me.
It's late. Let's go to bed.
My sentiments exactly.
Thank you for being so understanding, but I still feel terrible about this,
No,
Max.
really, it's okay. It's okay. You want to take the journal back?
No.
The more you know about Steve, maybe the sooner he'll come out of this.
Listen, I know the whole thing by heart anyway. You know, he really loves you. And I hope that this thing isn't going to keep you from coming to the hospital and being with him, because it is so important that you're there right now and that he knows you're rooting for him.
You really do have faith in your work, don't you? You believe he's going to come out of this?
Yes, I really do. I don't know how or why, but I feel like I have a good chance of helping him back into this world.
But what kind of world is he going to wake up to?
Hope is what we have to hang on to now. Do you hear me?
Okay. I'm so glad you came by.
I am too. I feel better. Thanks. And listen, if you ever want to talk or anything, you call me.
Sure. I will.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Damn it, Gabrielle.
Where did I put the damn sleeping pills?
I never loved you. It was only your imagination. In fact, I want nothing more than to be rid of you once and for all. Nothing would give me greater peace of mind than erasing you from my memory. Getting you out of my life forever.
how the cafeteria can ruin a simple thing like a sandwich. Anyway, I should probably be going. I think I've kept you two up long enough. You know, you really should have stopped me when I went on to my second hour of rambling about the Center for the Blind.
Sarah, would you do us a favor?
Sure.
If you hear from Cord, would you let us know? I got a gut feeling that he's off somewhere trying to get the drop on Dr. Brunner.
Why would he do that?
Because he's bullheaded. And if that's the case, then Bo finds out about it, there's going to be hell to pay. I mean, there's enough animosity between the two of them as it is.
Hello, everybody.
Cord, son, where you been?
Listen, I think I got a more important question for you. I'm walking through the airport and I see the Lambview Gazette, and it's got this headline across it, "Explosion over at the banner." What's going on?
Well, it's out of commission for a little while, but we're both okay.
Your father is not okay. He needs his rest. I'm okay. So I'll fill you in on all the details tomorrow. You were at the airport?
Yeah, I just got back from Europe.
What'd I tell you? Huh? He's been trying to find out about Dr. Brunner, right?
No, look, I just got this tip on this dynamite photo thing. I thought it was going to pan out, but it didn't. Turned out to be nothing more than a snipe hunt.
Oh, really?
Well, all right. We'll talk about it all tomorrow then, okay?
Yeah.
We are going to be going home tomorrow, so we'll see you there.
Definitely, definitely. Well, listen, I'll leave you two alone so you can get some rest.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
So, did you mean what you said in there about going to Europe for some photo opportunities?
Listen, Sarah, I've got some things that I need to do right now. I may be acting real strange lately, but it's something I really need to take care of. Now, if I don't see you for a while, I need for you to understand that it has nothing to do with what's going on with us, all right?
What does it have to do with?
Please, just trust me here, okay? Come on.
Elizabeth, I know the prisoners are being delivered to Stonecrest tonight, but I'm busy. All right. Tina, now she's bugging me about going public. Well, are you crazy? I can't do that. At least not right now. No, don't worry. I can handle Tina, okay? She's on her way over here right now. We're going to talk about it. No.
Bo?
You've got the wrong number.
I didn't hear the phone ring.
No, it's because I picked it up on the first ring. I didn't want to disturb the baby. How's the little fella doing, huh?
Oh, he's fine, but Brenda's awake.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Now, what happens if she walks in on us this late at night? What? Let's take a drive somewhere.
No, I don't want to go on a drive anywhere, and I don't want to go to some secluded little restaurant where nobody's going to know us either. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of having to hide everything. I want us to be able to walk down the street, hand in hand, like normal people. I mean, I want somebody who's going to be proud that he's with me.
Tina, just listen to me.
No, I listened to you before, and I went along with this at first, but no more.
What's gotten into you?
I have never been treated so badly in my life. Never.
Well, what am I supposed to do? What do you want me to say?
That you love me and that you want an open and honest relationship with me. But if you can't do that for some reason, or you don't want to, then fine. Then I will go and I will find some man who does want that.
No, you
But
stop
that's what I want.
Stop it. Right? Don't you have any idea what that does to me? Just to think that there's a chance I might lose you?
No, frankly, I don't. Because if you were worried about that, you'd do something so you wouldn't lose me.